So, let's give him a round of applause. We truly embrace his passion, and we truly learn a lot, because everything is a vibration. As you speak, we listen to our own personal vibration, because a vibration that happens within your physicality, it is that saying, someone is calling and saying, please listen to unlearn. So Sebulela Mkulu, we love you for what you do, and we will always honor you. Asimshayeleni izandla. And Mkulu said, before Usaka, Melo Now this is very, very important in everything that we want to build in our personal life. You know my lane. I love to heal the within, because the within is what allows me to see the beauty that is happening without. So yomnagendilela Johnny elihlala pha ngaphakathi and andiguni. So so whatever you want to build, whatever new structure, it starts in your thinking. What do you feel about who you are? Your skin is black, are you aware of that? That is the starting point. Your hair is curly, this and that. That is the starting point. So we build from that, because that you are connecting for what you are. The dusty roads that build our characters we start appreciating and truly liberated by that and understanding that inyembezi zokhokho bethu mazingaweli phansi. They walked these roads, these streets for our own liberation. Now iwele phezu kwethu. What are we doing about it? So uTumkhulu, always remind yourself of Uset. Again, Uset tells you inside your body when Uset has arrived. You feel your frequencies of bayazini and disaziva mnandi. What do? That is the time now, partner. You meditate, because what are you doing? You are unlearning. You are healing your own personal vibration. Very crucial and very important. Umkhulu ke uthi lento esiyenzayo is to create order in our lives. Mawuphahla, when you understand the calendar, you are creating order in your personal life, because you cannot ignore what is happening on the outside. The African calendar is what guides us on what is happening in that particular season. If the season is a season of chaos and disorder, be vigilant in the chaos that is happening in your personal life, because you need back. You know, I love that pain, it needs to get out so that you can experience your own beauty. We need to clean up ebukhosini, as he explained. It is our DNA. It is who we are. And that cleanup again, it needs to happen in your personal life. You can never it starts within. Otherwise, it's just words, as Umkhulu amagama 1,000. But what are you building with that? It starts with on yourself. One of the greatest things I've learned in spirituality, one thing that we are scared of is ourselves. It is the emotions that we feel inside ourselves. That is the fear. So now, because we are so confined in that fear, we are unable to love anything that is around, especially the what is within. So we deserve to live in pilo, that is good. When you do that, the cleanup, this is a time for introspection. You get inside with the camera and check and that you find out, let's walk the talk. It's not the time to be just really saying amagama 1,000, whereas we are not able to heal who we are. Healing is start by seeing that you are a gift, not to yourself, but to the whole community, to the whole country, especially to your entire family. They need you. Sithunyiwe, asizithumanga, sithunyiwe, and that collective. So basically, we're in a battlefield. This is a battlefield where we want to win and find our worth and find our dignity and truly understand we are here for a reason and we are here for the purpose. The purpose, again, is your star sign, if I'm using the Western word. That is what you ozelwe ifunda tisiwe. You learn what your frequency is. You are vibrating on that. Can you remind me there is ukamba? Ukamba, it is to collect for what we eat the following Sunday. And ukanyisa. Asihambisi, you go there yourself, uyobonga emsamo. Umkhulu must find any content between us. Without the content and the book that he mentioned, which is the Sacred Magic of Ancient Egypt. Let's read that. It's beautiful, because without the sacred magic, personally, I was unable to visualize what Umkhulu is teaching. Once you read, you are able now to visualize the lifestyle yokoko bethu. It's simple. It starts from architecture. Master City, we are nature. What does that mean? The homes that we build, are they balanced? The frequencies, these energies, as Umkhulu said, there has to be bad to be good. There has to be light to be for darkness to happen. All of that. So Okoko, their study was to study that. If there is this type of Orion belt with these stars, they are prominent there. Which season is that? And they will build a structure. That's why you look at Zalo Yolang. There is this Orion belt. So they will build a structure to communicate with the energy as above, so below. Going to the architecture, and we go to the pyramids of Giza, there are these Orion belts that are above. So they will see a structure and do what we call these sacred geometry shapes. So anything, whether it's a circle, it's a triangle, it's a whatever, But all that information, and even when you learn about your Milky Way, that we see all the time, especially when you go to places that are not air polluted. Because the cars we drive and the factories, we don't see much on above. But when you go to Nzalo Yelanga, you see this Milky Way. Now, what our Coco would see, but whoa, now guess, let's capture it. But now, not just for that, for the fun of it, to heal, you get into that power. So that's what we are learning here. It's Zinzi's ceremony when Uzinzi multiplied on the 13th of July, which was 2 years ago. So that means on Wednesday, it's going to be 2 years. So we're going to honor her. On the 13th, it's going to be live. I'm sure it's already on socials. Unfortunately, I'm not on socials. But that is then we are going to open up and truly honor Entropy because this is her foundation. Kulunzi is the CEO of the foundation. So we have to honor that. That is happening on the 13th of July. Watch out on our socials, when is that happening? Because she needs to feel, how do we feel still about her? Because this was her journey, the journey of Vuselena. So we need to truly honor. Even if you don't log in, it is always important just to honor in your heart because she feels the vibration that you are. And just to say, I went esigodweni and I was able to unlearn. By that, so that she's able to continue the journey that she started. So check out here on our socials when it comes to that. So now it's time for meditation. Meditation, using simple words. And as Mkulu was really defining to us, where does this communication start and when does it start, which is really happening on your spinal cord. As I said, and I always say, study your spinal cord. Everything that you are, even your fingers, everything represents not what you see, but what is beyond. Your voice is not what you don't hear what I'm saying, but you feel what I'm saying. Everything is vibrating. And in that vibration, that is when we find ourselves. Silence speaks. You always have to remember that. And meditation is based on that. When you read again this very same book, The Sacred Magic, there is a chapter of the Okoko, maybe it's the Mau. Mau Okoko, born in meditation was simple, it was silence. They used to sit in silence. Because meditation, you are listening. But what are you listening to? To yourself. This is the journey of yourself. Nothing else. And for me to always simplify anything is to really understand where do I fit in all of this puzzle. Because once you figure out that you just take off. In this big pie, always find that, and there is a guide to that, which is the African kind. Or here we get self-mastery. I have to master every word that I say, but not just by saying I have to feel it. Because it's all happening in my emotions inside. And I can never say I love you if I don't love myself. Even if I say it, you will feel the frequency. But she's not saying the right thing. There is a misconception. So that's why I say that's where I truly believe, because I saw how when I started to study myself, how I became a greater person. How I became to start laughing and start smiling. I don't smile because I want to. It's because I want to receive. You've got to give what you receive. When I give you hugs, it's not just I want a hug. So I give what I need and what I deserve at that particular moment. So you start there and then you go into the world. So again, this meditation again is very simple. The one we do here, obviously meditation is very, very lovely when you do it indoors. But now nature has put us outward. We don't complain. We start there and we proceed. So we are here. So the one that we do is the guided one. So I'll just guide your breathing, because without the breath, when you connect your breath to your physicality, you pull out and then it's like you are vula. Always visualize that. You are opening your body because you are a shadow for the light, which that's what you are. Remind me one day to do a storytelling about a cave. Right now, I don't have the time. There's a storytelling about the cave that truly defines that what you see is not what you are. So you open your physicality because you are this shadow of what you are. So you open it. So all this communication, it enters your physicality through the 7 chakras. These openings, they do like, I'll call it communication centers, amaziko or sasazo. Yeah, connect alapaya into the frequencies of the other side. But you need to open them. Another thing that causes so much disease that we have in our physical bodies, because energy is there. What assists you to heal, now we know better. It's not the panado. There's so many herbs that are out there that truly heals us. Because the panado, it works on what we see, on the root cause. I mean, on what we want the roots, what is in there, which is umoya. What is happening in umoya. So when you go there again, you start with your first one, with your first chakra. The first chakra is right on your roots. It's in between your 2 organs. What this teaches us, your body is an instrument that you need to learn. And mostly, how do you play it? How do you play this instrument? It needs to be played. It's your violin. Don't be scared of it. Go in and truly understand, what is this root chakra? In chemistry, the root one, as I'm saying, between your 2 organs, where you're sitting, that's the first. We call it ugeb, umhlaba. Now, ugeb, umhlaba is for vegetation, as I said, for creation of a vegetation to happen, there has to be creation, as in the biology also confirms, something, and then kukumbe. And it has to be 2 energies. That is the female energy and the male energy, and creation starts. It means that visit that site. Visit that site quite often and see ukuthi umoya uthini. Uthini wena because umoya. Then you move to the second one, heteru. Siyavundisa ke ngoku. Vundisikazi is where your womb, female is, but I can say here for males, where your stomach ends. Right there is another opening there. You're like, it does what? It fertilizes what you've already planted. This goes to, what are you building in your family? What type of abundance do you feel your family deserves? You plant a seed there, meaning you open that opening, and then you are planting a seed, and then we allow it to, it needs to be. Then the third one is Heru. Heru is right on your stomach. Heru is for ascension. Whatever you have planted, it has to come here. This is your solar plexus. This is the one that doesn't lie. These emotions that are here, they don't lie. Only time you feel uncomfortable, all you have to do is say, Nitini, what are you guys saying? Listen, go in there and look at those emotions. What is it in? So that one is an ascension. You are ascending to where? To the throne, isn't it? And then you move to Ma'at. You bring structure now and order to whatever that is happening. And then from Ma'at, that's again, as I'm saying, for us not to be able to love, where is the heart? What is happening there? What is so difficult to look me in the eye and say, I love you? It is because you don't know how to love yourself. It is so simple. And then you move from there, and then you go to the throat. This is Jehut, resonance, communication. All the time I like to explain this. You must always remember, with my partner, you have to use your own language. Tonga, Venda, and all of that, because you are vibrating. We use this English here because of the diversity that we are. But manje, mawusem samo, yena gola kokwenu, I would say, hello, Gogos. We have been using amongst the chef, and truly make sure that you mention the names, the abazazing are in that frequency. You know, mama. Anzithi mama ndisem sam uyazazi umama wangu. Do you understand that? Yeah, anzithi mama. Understand that language. This is my mother. But again, we are mother of the nation. For all the mothers, they are sukuma and listen. So that's Jehuti again. Very important. Even Kasi Partla, always make sure, learn how to pronounce the word. Ma'at, finish it, nut. You know, when you come to Scott and ask, okay, I can't pronounce this one, Sehmet, because you are in a frequency of it, so that you don't invite other frequencies. So that is immigrant. Stay on my name. So you go there. And then now we go to this one. This one is in between your eyebrows. That's what I'm going to say when you meditate. In between your eyebrows. You know, this is how cool, like there's some things I stand together, you remember that? Aha! Even when you close your eyes, because this one, when I was learning to meditate, it became the most difficult one to look at. So as much as my eyes are closed, I'll do it and go like, okay, then you can see. It's important to see where is this opening. Because if you don't see it, you don't look at it, you are unable to open. Then you're going to be, remember, thoughts are outward. I'm speaking outward. But now when you meditate, you go in. And when I say go to the third chakra, go there, breathe in. You go in there. Even when I say breathe out, your inner eye is still there. Because it's like, hey, let it be the light that I need. So that's what you do. And then that's the one. This one is your intuition. This is your instinct. This is your psychic powers. This is that is for set. That one that sits there, and then you go get to live in mind, which is asa. You renew everything. Then the cycle starts. Remember, you are operating here. This is my light. This is me. The aura is that big. So whatever I am saying now, it is being created again and again. So as you are sitting there, your flames are together. You know, that is why we always say we are one. Because there's a collective. That and that, it becomes your aura, and we are together. That is why when we see Pata now, it sees you. We need to be conscious of that. We go to say Pata, sees you. So that is what meditation is all about. All the things, invest, African calendar, everything. But don't forget meditation. Meditation is the mirror of yourself. Truly, truly invest in that. It really assisted my personal life. So I say it now with passion because I know that it works. We need to feel your own weaknesses, not to be told. Weak. Nobody's going to tell you that. Or else you're going to get offended when we tell you that. Please, I'm not down. Sensitive. No! We are highlighting to you what you can do to heal yourself. That's what it is. In this world, I remember when I started this journey, one of my mentors used to say, remember that, Wendy, you are alone. Meaning that the day I depart from the physicality, I will be alone. So you must never do things as a collective when it comes to those of God. Understand that you are alone. Meaning that the journey that is going to continue, I am going to be alone. So my commitment all the time when I wake up and come in Scotland, I have to understand that I'm alone. Because my it is opening here, but it's not get there. But at the same time, there will always be that. So let's start get the meditation between them. When you are home, you sit on the lotus position. In lotus position, I think the lotus position. Do that one. Because as the also lotus position, you're very good at it. When you do the lotus position, why? Meditation in Nandi. You realize and after that you only did one chakra. So to bring discipline, learn the lotus position. What I used to do in the beginning of meditation, I used to have time to train myself. Because once you meditate and your body is uncomfortable, then you are unable to woundies. So always make sure with Neskati that you say, you know what, I'm teaching myself now this lotus position because it can be very uncomfortable. But it starts uncomfortable to be comfortable. Easy. So you do that lotus pose is important. And that's what, in fact, that ceremony I was talking about on the 23rd of December. It's called the lotus ceremony. So a lotus, or even you look at the hieroglyphs or the med nature, lotus is forever there. It's a plant that Okoko truly learns a lot about who we are. I'll get to that again on another day. So we do that. One thing, your intention. There is an intention that made you to wake up today and come to school. When I'm saying let's start the meditation, you do your intention. What is it that you are intending to do? You didn't drive all the way. You know, yes, you did for his group, but there is also an inner voice that drives you. Go to that inner voice. All the time. When I say breathe in, I cannot say much because I want us to get to a state of silent meditation. When I'm saying breathe in and I give a moment, you don't have to say, you don't say it out, but they have to feel your resonance. At ease, vibrate in their frequency. Because you are a brand ambassador of your family. And be proud and be brave when you go inside your emotions. Because that's what they are listening on. Your emotions. Where are you? What else am I? Okay, as I said, this is what actually Sikupulayo taught me, it's a kham, not the kundalini. So it's sitting here. There's two dimples there. If you know at your back, those two dimples, it's like two snakes are awakening and they move like that. And where they meet, it's a chakra. And then it comes, it hits you on your medulla oblongata, and then your third eye is open. Now, our fingerprint is different. That is why I always don't share what I feel when I meditate. Because now what I've learned again in this journey for me has been too long. Once people tell you that they feel this, you always meditate to feel that.
Yeah.
You must never share. People ask me, okay, I saw this, I want to say that's good. Because you have to understand it's an individual journey. If I tell you, I can then that's the Cape Town, that's the beach and that, you are going to, when you close your eyes, it's a funny beach, it's a funny Cape Town. But remember that your Imhotep, the one that they use they used to say your Fibonacci sequence, this one, your fingerprint is different. So it's a different feeling and emotion all the time. But what is important, please pay attention to emotions. If you have time, sometimes I'll say, okay, I need to meditate. By the time I start, the tears, and I'm like, that's the leave, which means that's why you had that feeling, I need to meditate. Something has to release. Allow all of that. It's your healing, it's your moment. And I always say to myself, when's it time for us now to love one another? Let's do this. Because you are removing this seriousness when you're going to meditate. You want to be yourself. Okay? So I love this, I don't say much. And I'm a tongue now. And they know that when I do this, I do it with so much respect. Because you are allowing me to lead you into yourself. I don't take that for granted. It actually touches me so much when I see you guys truly letting go. I don't take that. I remember that. Because when you do that, you are giving me strength. I also need strength. There are days that they become too difficult. I'm speaking from the heart here. All right. So let's do that. Ooh, I'm Baba. We go through all the 7 chakras, and then there's a time when we go to Asa. I'm going to start saying, let's meditate. In that meditation, don't move your body. I say, impatience. Don't move it. But what you do, you always keep your eye. It's like you always keep this light in your body. I'll move it. That is where now you are releasing. And in that, as a collective, we are healing one another. We come now, we love one another. Oh yes, just make sure that they're not gonna, hey, the kid is, hey, we can't help them. When you see the kid is, hey, I always don't, one thing I've learned again in this, accept whatever that you are at. When you want to meditate at home and it's so noisy, and I always like, you know what? I have to learn from here. Let me not change it. And so when you see them, but they always just allow them to be in that moment. Because but they don't know just to communicate. So even mothers, I know they become so focusing on the kids don't. And it's amazing, in meditation they always keep quiet. They feel it, they know it. So they understand what you're doing. I think that's all. I'm not sure if there's anything. The yin and the yang, two energies we're creating now. So let's create something beautiful. Let's create something beyond what we have ever imagined. See yourself amplifying. That's not everyone, but I cannot believe it now. Because you know what? You go to anyone. So let's do that, knowing that I love you. And make sure that you tell yourself as well with your hand. Very important. We're gonna close our eyes only for distraction. When you're at home, others they do this open eyes. Now I always automatically when I close my eyes, my body knows it's time now for the inner light to shine. Okay, so are we comfortable? One of the things he taught us was when you sit on a chair like that, one, then this allows your spinal cord to be straight. Because when you sit like this, there's something that's not comfortable. So one forward, one backward. And make sure that you bend a bit. And then you just keep your hands like that. You see now, when you do this, others do this. When you do this, you stay in the physicality.
Yeah.
Because you're focusing now on your hands. Or coco, they used to open. It's a lotus flower. And you'll see your fingers tingling and all of that. Now we are Zazu. But trust the moment. That is also important. Let go. You are not your body. You are yours. I'll see you again on the other side. Ne? Yeah. It's a marathon of love. So 3, 2. Hey, someone is assisting me already. 3, 2, 1. Let's close our eyes. Just be comfortable. All right, let's go now to the root chakra, the first one. You're going in there with your inner eye. Root chakra. Gabo, Klaba. See and be comfortable. And breathe in from there. In. And breathe out. You are letting go when you breathe out. I want to hear the sound. When you do the silent one, if you're comfortable with that one, it's still okay. But I always encourage the outer one because you are letting go of whatever is hindering your personal life. So let's do this again. Breathe in. Breathe out. We can do better than that, louder. Breathe in. Breathe out. See your body as it relaxes and it's letting go. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Let's do more for Gab. In. Out. In. Out. In. Out. In. Out. In. Deeper. And out. Babulise. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. As pulls a man. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. That love. That comfort. The eyes now, your inner eye to the second chakra. Exhale. Fertilizing now the love that you have inhaled. Breathe in. Breathe out. In. Out. In. Out. You're in a pool of love. In. Out. Leave the fear behind. Breathe in. Breathe out. In. Out. In. Out. In. Out. The temperature has changed. The body is relaxed. You are not your body. Focus on you. In, out, in, out, in, out. Awugide emoyeni. In, out, in, out, in. Control your body. And let it control you. And out. The stillness. Always keep that balance. Now let's move to the third one. Heru. In. And out. Sindize njengokhozi. In. Out. In. Out. In. Out. In. Out. Fall in love. In. Out. In. Out. Ahiru. In. And out. All the love now to my art on your chest. See my art vibrating, creating the structures you need. Breathe in. Hold. Move your body. And out. Let's keep that hold position in. We're doing structure here in order. And out. Let's challenge on the third one. Breathe in. And out. Ooh, you're letting go. Be proud and breathe in. And out. In. Out. In. Out. In. Out. In. Out. In. Out. Journey of our souls. In. And out. Let's go to Jehuti, to the throat. Let's take it easy now. We're transcending. Jehuti, your throat, and breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. You are all that you've been searching for. Breathe in. Breathe out. Meet yourself. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Kiss yourself again. Breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now we're going to our nomkhubulwane in between your eyebrows. Go in there. It's already open. Waiting for you to be you. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Anomkhubulwane. Breathe in. Breathe out. In. Beg in your hands for your wealth. Psychic powers. Breathe out. Anomkhubulwane. Breathe in. And breathe out. Feel your crown. It's already ready for you. Go in there with your crown to the line. See in the line. breathe in. Breathe out. 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 See your entire body from your feet. See them inside. As you are on your feet, journey into your knees. Journey into your hips. Journey into your stomach. From your stomach, let's go to our shoulders. See your shoulders. See your back of your neck. And see your face. See yourself as above. And you are creating now. Let us meditate. Breathe in. Breathe out. 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 Move your body. See your body. Three, two, one. You can open your eyes, but don't rush your body. You are still meditating. Usakukula only. I know you saw me, and I did kiss you, wink, wink. And I'm still here, I'm still wink, wink. That's what it is. Ongoing again in meditation, I want you to do this every day. Every day, twice. Yeah? Usually they say before sunrise. I'm meeting was 6. At the West season. Now you know your schedule. You can start at 20 to 6. 20 minutes at least in the morning. 6 o'clock to party. But if you know you're flexible, party was 6 and then you meditate. Always make sure you do that. And umzimba uyakutshela ungekho right. Just listen. Yeah. But mostly in your day-to-day, minute by minute, be conscious. You are that consciousness. You are all of these vibrational frequencies. Even more parking part of the season, I always use the inner eye. I'm feeling mine. I have to visualize and see what's it. Always stay in. I love you so much. It's time now for questions to Umkulu Lisa. And I think Umkulu will take on about on Wednesday. And then this is when now I really bow down and say I love you, and I hand over back to Mkulu. The love we have is for us to share it. Here we go, Kulu. Question for Kulu. No questions, get them. Oh, there is.
We say the chat is sitting as a high. So that's on Android. So you think I'm iOS?
Oh, no, very soon.
Oh.
It make the point, I'm sure my man. ukuthi sinayo within a reasonable time abantu would then be able to bangene
Okay, sinyonceda kitchen ufuna asiqaleni apha ngaphambili ne? Yeah.
Last question. I know work set for the energy who only to rebuild. So in that case, how would that work? Or my brain, if I don't understand on what, how would that look? Maybe in a relationship setup, to break something only to rebuild it, or when relationships break, do they break only for them to be rebuilt? I don't know.
Well, that's that's another question. Well, it's too personal. Now we're talking about the cosmic event. Because the people abantu bahlukana for different reasons. And in most cases, they are personal. Mhlambe uyangidina uma usqueezer i-Colgate phezulu. Uyangidina nje lento yenzayo. So uma lokhu uyenza ngithi ngcono ngihlukane nawe. You will never stop. But it's too personal and of course. But iyafana nje mina ngayibekela nje ngokuthi indaba yokubusa. We were not supposed, Africa yonke, we're not supposed to perpetuate the structures of a loop. We're supposed to sibhidlize. Siye ngama-bulldozer la. La siyokhiphela khona i-enga yethu. Ma ukwatile uthatha ibhakistina ushaye la. Because that's an expression you keep up. Because from lapho, so we are lapho. And in a different place, I understand ukuthi baze babusele la bebeplota khona ukusibulala khona. Cabanga kanjani as an African person? Uyongena la i-enemy yakho beyiplota ukubulala khona. Ucabanga ukuthi uzobusa isizwe esimnyama from lapho.